This is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. We'll start with getting surface level energy and go deeper from there. We had three, like while I was shuffling, 3 cards very much popped out, and it was literally the Hierophant, which is Taurus. So that really confirms to me like we're here, the earth angels are here, and we're ready to receive and guide. And then the Emperor popped out, which is another, like those are both very like strong presences and very masculine. And by masculine, like the energy there is, it's very action oriented, it's very commanding type of presence. And then we got Page of Pentacles, which is like, is still about that type of, that breed of energy. You know, Pentacles is also very masculine. It's about 3D physical material world, and like I feel like there's a lot of power and investment of energy going there for you right now. But Page of Pentacles, and then this energy is 8 of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of call to collaboration here. And what I was gonna say about Page of Pentacles is it's coming off kind of as like this is just the beginning of your journey with this. Like, a deeper message there I'm trying to figure out. It's like really be able to see what you have to bring to this energy, because you are in the beginning, because you're new to it in a certain way, however that resonates for you. It's like there's something to really you have the beginner's mindset. You're able to see things from a fresh perspective that maybe other people that are in this field or in this type of endeavor that you're in, they are already so submerged in it that it's like they're not seeing things that you can see. And so really use this to your advantage and really be able to, like, if you're new to some goal that you have or some passion, some skill set, it's like really see how you can come through in a way that's so different than the way other people do that. And I feel like that's like where you can reap a lot of power and really get your shit popping out of this. And then yeah, 8 of Pentacles feels like there's a lot of benefit that can come from collaboration at this time. So like, who are your like role models in this field, or who are like people that, you know, share this common interest or passion of yours, and the people that you feel genuinely aligned with working with, not just because you know this person and they also like the things. Like there's individuals here that you are meant to collaborate with or be inspired by this type of thing, and you can feel that intuitively based on the individual. That was a clear message I got, is don't just collab with whoever. It's really there's specific people in your life that you feel that draw to, and they are here to help evolve you in this endeavor. 2 of Swords in reverse and 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you could be at some type of crossroads right now. It's like, it feels like the advice here is to not try to force a specific path too concretely right now. Like don't be so, it's giving like you're feeling some type of pressure to really like commit to something, or to really invest fully into a very specific path. That it's like the advice here is to, it doesn't mean don't go down that path. It means move from a space of flow, moment by moment, and as you feel intuitively guided to, because the highest path for you is beyond what you're able to imagine at this time. And so you don't want to cut off that potential, that pathway, by forcing one predetermined by you too much. You feel me? Like, it could be still very connected to like these things that you feel called to, but it's like, don't get too specific with how you're going to achieve your goals or where they end. You feel me? Like, there's just so much more than you can imagine right now that wants to come through. So definitely a call to really honor and lead by your subtler senses, your intuitive senses right now, and what just feels like good, what lights you up. Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, and on the bottom of the deck we have Death in reverse. It feels like there's definitely gonna be, it's still highlighting this need for collaboration and like working with others, or like just how much don't underestimate how much can open up for you via channels that are still to flow in. So don't be too fixated on viewing your path to your goal right now as like, okay, like I don't see how I'm going to level up here, like from where I'm at now. Like, it's like, keep your tunnel vision in the present moment that you feel called to, because it's like, I'm getting this specific image of someone's gonna come through, or some type of opportunity is gonna come through, some type of connection, where it just gives you this like really easy access to some next level of this, or like some idea, something like this that is really gonna enable your level up. And this support is something that you can just trust will come through, so you don't need to go too deep in trying to, like, don't let yourself stir up too much anxiety around how and when you're going to accomplish your goals that you think you have right now. Like, those could just be the bottom rung of a ladder type shit. So yeah, just be open. And then with the Devil, and on the bottom of the deck we had Death in reverse. I feel like, oh, I just got a clear message. I feel like, so you're going through some sort of transformation right now, where it's like, maybe you're releasing a specific person from your life, or a specific habit, or a specific lifestyle that was really keeping your energy stagnant in some type of way. It doesn't mean that you weren't meant to be through this era. Like, maybe your energy kind of needed, there's so many different ways that could play out, and it's gonna be different for everyone. But I'm also just getting that it's like, that served its own purpose. It's not to hold any judgment around, but like, there was some sort of attachment that was keeping your energy somewhat stagnant, in a way that now you're going through some sort of transformation that's really like cracking you open and giving you that new sense of flow and freedom, and you're not being like, you're releasing this attachment. And what I'm getting is that this person, like whoever is listening to this, you don't know whether you can trust that this is actually happening, because you feel like this transformation, like in the past, you felt before like you released this attachment and like you leveled up out of it, and then it was kind of like psych and it came back. I feel like this happened a couple times. Like, for example, if it was a specific person, it's like maybe you thought you got over this person and you released them 110% energetically, and then it's like time goes on and then all these dreams are like resurfacing, and like you feel, it's like, I thought I got rid of that and now it's back. And so now you're going through another process of this, and it's like you've released layers of whatever this attachment was. It's going to be different for everyone. So many times you've been through, or at least multiple times you've been through transformations of releasing layers of that, and then you were confused when it wasn't ever fully gone type shit. And so this one, I feel like, is a really, really deep actual transformation, releasing of this attachment that's like, we're not playing this time. Like, it's really like it's left the building. but part of you is like, I don't know if I can trust this because I thought I'd read it before and it was still popping back out. So this is like a message of you can trust that this is actually happening right now. And I feel like deep inside you, you know that. You can feel that. Let me wait for this car. Okay, bet. But yeah, the message is like, this is for real this time. And so like really commit to this. And you know, I think it's gonna feel like a big relief for you energetically, especially as time passes. Like, since this transformation is either in the process of happening still, or it's happened very recently, or it's happening in the very near future. But either way, like, as time goes on, as you move on to the complete other side of this transformation, you're gonna feel that difference in like your energetic body. Like, I feel like there was always some layer of you that was energetically giving to this attachment, whether it was conscious or subconscious. And like, now that this is actually energetically closing, like as time goes on, it's like, I feel like you're gonna have more energy. You're gonna feel like a different air about you, and it's really gonna start to like be noticeable by you, because that channel, that cord, whatever it is like being cut. And okay, yeah, so we got the Hanged Man in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and Five of Cups in reverse. So it feels like you've been kind of in this space of locked into some sort of space of uncomfortability. I feel like this could be very tied to this transformation. So whether you've just been through this, like I said, or it's happening now, or it's about to happen, it's this space of like your perspectives are very much being challenged and transformed, and it's not going to feel like super comfy, and it's gonna naturally stir up these tendencies or these desires to kind of break free of this energy and to get you just to anywhere else that feels more grounded, more settled. And I feel like this is saying that this is temporary, and if this is something you've been through recently or currently going through, it's about to be over, or it is over. It's something that you can find some relief in the fact that it's coming to a close of that really restless type of sensation of feeling like, I just want to get to some other footing here, like this doesn't feel good. But know that that uncomfortability was just a process of this transformation, and it needed to be like that, or it does still need to be that if this is still ending for you. Four of Wands in reverse. It feels like there's some sort of connection here. Feels like maybe it's about this attachment. Feels like there was just an aspect of this attachment that was so nurturing to your energy in some way. Like maybe like it stirred a certain passion in you, or a certain breed of love within you, something that like really impacted you. And it feels like this wants to be kind of still acknowledged and recognized through this releasing of this attachment. Like, you can feel that this is happening in its divine timing, but it's like, it's kind of a little message of like, don't forget me, and don't forget like what this brought to you, and continue to nurture those aspects of you. Because I'm not getting that this was like, I don't know, I feel like people might have all different types of reactions to the term attachment, but it's like, it doesn't mean that it was a bad attachment, but it was an attachment nonetheless that was keeping you somewhat stagnant. And so, yeah, I feel like this is a message of like, don't let this release. You know, sometimes when we need to release something, we might just like let ourselves categorize it as something bad so that it's like easier on some level to let it go, because it's like, well, it was bad for me anyway. And it's more like, no, this is just the timing and the flow of the energy that needs to happen now. And so you're releasing this, but it's like, don't let it be a bad, like, still let it serve you in the way that it has, and remember it in that light, and like maintain it in that light, whatever, like however you compartmentalize it or put it away or release it, if that makes sense. You feel me? Page of Pentacles in reverse, which popped out during like when I was shuffling before. Yeah, so coming back to that beginner's mindset sort of thing that you can really bring to whatever this venture or career path or whatever it is for you. And I feel like also being aware of the ways that you could kind of fall prey to a mindset of feeling like you don't know the best way to do things, or like you need to look a little bit too much to other people and how they're doing it. Like, really remember that because you are a beginner and you have this fresh set of eyes to all this, you have a like an open way to just do things really different in a way that's going to allow you to stand out. So don't oversaturate yourself in like studying how other people do whatever you're setting out to do. It feels like, yeah, like this is your superpower. Don't forget that, and don't allow it to taint the way that you're allowing yourself to move, and also very actively let it inspire the way that you move through this. With 5 of Cups in reverse, I feel like there's some sort of energy coming up around like family and community, and it feels like maybe there's a shift happening in like the people and the energies that you're surrounding yourself with. It feels like there's really important people to your life that you've known forever, like whether it's family or like friends that are like your soul family or whatever. And it feels like part of you feels somewhat disconnected from these energies, and it feels like on some level this could be like, you might be like, what's wrong, or like, am I, you know, just like thinking deeper about why that could be. And it feels like something that's just type natural. Like, it feels like you don't have to view this as like y'all are only growing apart as time goes on. It's more just like, this is the current era of the dynamics given the energies that you're transforming and moving through, and then the energies that they're moving and transforming through. For whatever reason, it don't even need a rhyme or reason, it's just energy. And the way it's syncing up right now, it's not completely like in sync. It don't even mean y'all aren't compatible, or that like you guys are moving in different directions in the long term, but it's like at this very moment the energies aren't quite in sync. So just allow that to be and honor that, and don't force yourself to like be different versions of you or slip into past versions of you to try to like bridge yourself to these connections. Like, just trust that the spaces that they're in at this time are for divine reason, and it's smooth. Like, it's something you can trust, and it doesn't mean that these people are leaving your life by any means. So that feels like a clear message someone needed to hear. I'll get a few more cards, and then we can go in with the concluding oracle card. We have 10 of Cups, Page of Swords in reverse, 3 of Wands, the Magician in reverse, and Queen of Cups in reverse. I live across the street from a school, and I guess they're all out right now. 10 of Cups, I feel like as much as you've been experiencing this kind of wave of disconnect with these people that I was just referencing, that are like, you have a long history with these people in this lifetime, and they're people that are very important to you, but it feels like you're stepping into a new sense of community as well, as you are experiencing this sort of disconnect with those energies. And so, like, trust that, like, love and nurturement and connectivity is very much headed your way, and it's exciting. Like, it's new types of frequencies that are more matched to the frequencies that you're stepping into and that you're headed towards. So it's like y'all are coming into it's like a new era of community for you, that is just the divine match for what you're moving through at this time. So it's something to be excited for, and grateful, and really be in a space of openness and anticipating that, so that you're open for it when it comes. With Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like, yeah, it's like the last cord is being cut of whatever this deep attachment thing, whatever person, situation, path, habit, lifestyle, whatever that was that you're releasing, like the last cord is being cut. So it's for real. It's something that you've had this intention for quite some time, I think. And like I said, someone's questioning whether, like, could it really be like actually happening right now, like this time. Like, yeah, bro, it's OV, it's cut. And then we have Three of Wands, which I feel like it's definitely about new things coming in. It's like every time that the cards talk about this release happening, it's like with this, where it's like there's this disconnect with people, or like here there's this release of attachment happening, and after each one they're like, but look, there's new community coming in, or look, there's like new ideas and things coming in. It's like it really wants to reiterate every time that some door is closing, a new one is opening. A whole rebirth happens after every death, and this is something that you can trust and kind of use to, like, okay, I'm going through a release right now, or I see this thing ending, but keep in your library of thought that this means that new things are coming in, and try to find some sort of like peace or like motivation in that. Like, allow that to influence the way that you move through these releases in a healthy way. With the Magician in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, yeah, I feel like there's big transformations going on in the heart space, and also in just like how you conduct yourself and how you interact with the world around you at large. Like, I feel like there's a new version of yourself that's fully rebirthing out of all of this, and it's one that it's of supreme like confidence and charisma, and this really strong sense of self, where like you're able to really just let your energy speak for itself and attract in all the people and opportunities and things that are a match for it, because you're embodying it to such a high, strong degree. And same with your heart space. I feel like there's been so much healing and transformation that's been taking place in the heart space for quite some time, and a lot of lessons you learned around that, and you haven't fully seen it like in action yet, is what I'm getting. Like, you know that this work has been done, or you've been doing it, but it's like you haven't really had the opportunity to see the results of this in action. So this makes me feel like there may be some sort of new love offer or connection coming through that's really gonna allow you to see the work and see how you are showing up differently in these like romantic connections. And it feels like you're gonna be type like surprised and shocked in a really good way at how far you've come and how like different and involved you are in the heart space. Beautiful. I'm gonna get a concluding oracle card with, let's do this Starseed oracle deck. What is our concluding message for the sign of Taurus? Lost lands. Lost lands. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Beautiful. Oh my god. And I just love the artwork on these cards. So I feel like whatever this this passion of yours, or this endeavor, this goal, this career path, this pinnacle based energy that's been coming up, and it's been a really big energy in this reading, the one that you feel somewhat like new to, you have this fresh perspective on, but this is saying like this is something connected to lifetimes of you, like whatever this skill that you have, whether it's like you're a healer, or it's like you know, whatever it is in what you're embarking on, you have a really deep connection to, like in terms of ancestral energy. Like there's just a really deep gift memory of yours. You've done this before. You have this really deep ingrained to it on a more like rooted level than on the conscious level. So use this is such a beautiful balance to have, because like I said, you consciously, you're new to this energy, and so you have such a different, unique perspective of it that can allow you to do it in ways that nobody else in the field does, and so it allows you to stand out and be unique here. But at the same time, like you are so familiar with this on a really rooted level, so it's the perfect combination for you to really succeed and go high in whatever this endeavor is, and feel that connection, feel that trust, and allow it to guide you internally. Alright, that's what I got for you, Taurus. If these messages resonate with you, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can shoot me an email. My email's in the description down below. Namaste. The divine in me bows to the divine in you.